Good morning, beautiful souls, or good afternoon. Whenever it is that you're seeing this, I welcome you with an open heart. I am delighted to be able to read for you on this Monday. How are you all doing? I hope you had a great weekend. I have to apologize. I have been wanting to get out a 3-card pick-a-card reading for probably 3 weeks now. And I have been a little bit just tired. I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know if it's all the energy, the planetary shifts, whatever's going on right now, but I've kind of been, see, I'm yawning now. Oh, excuse me. I've been really tired. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how you're feeling. Today, I've gone to my collection of oracles for the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. I choose my decks by really just intuitive sensing when I open the cabinet that I keep all my beautiful decks. Whatever calls to me in the moment is really where I go with that. And today, this is the one that was calling me forward. Now, I haven't used this deck in a little while, so I feel like I need to shuffle just to get some air in here. And then I'm asking for the highest good, what we most need to know right now as we enter into this final few days in July and we head into August. It's been a very active, very fiery summer, and yeah, so I'm kind of interested to see what would be the information. So thank you for being here, and thank you for bringing your energy as we check in to see what we most need to know right now in this moment. Let's ask, what is it that we need to know at this time? I generally wait for the cards to respond and give me jumpers. And this is the first set of jumpers that we have out here. So let's take a closer look. It says, take note of intuitive messages. And this here is the full moon. So we just left the new moon phase. And the moon is a little bit more mysterious. And what this is saying to me is a couple of different things. One is there could be something that is possibly something we need to be aware of between now and the next full moon, which I don't know what that is, so I'll try to look that up and put it in the notes. But it's saying here, take note of intuitive messages. So I feel like there is something that is coming to light during this time between now and probably the next couple of weeks. And then we have Druid, hold the space. Now, the first thing I notice is I have created a wand that looks very similar to this as well. And my wand I created as a magic wand to help bring a rainbow bridge between different dimensions. I know that sounds really weird, but I did a little project about astral travel, and I really researched a variety of different things, and then there was the opportunity to create like a wand to enter into magic spaces. Now, I haven't used it, but it looks similar to this because I have a clear quartz crystal here, and I have some beautiful feathers hanging off of it. And so what the correlation that I'm making here is, one, that there's a deep wisdom that's happening somewhere within this intuitive message that is coming through in the next couple of weeks here, and that something very interesting, very guiding coming forward, and that it's so important for us to hold our own frequency and to follow the intuitive messages that are coming through. I think it's no coincidence that we have this beautiful full moon in the same colors of this wisdom elder that's asking us to hold space as he shines the light, the crystal. This is this clear quartz crystal, and it's so funny because I almost brought it out. I had it sitting here, and I ended up not bringing it into space, but it seems very relevant right now. Is the clear quartz crystal amplifies any other crystals. It amplifies intentions. It clears away fog and creates the ability to see things clearly. But it is also said to be able to hold magic itself, to help, it's the word I want to use, to help put intention in it, to help you bring about something that you desire. So you could hold, or wear a clear quartz crystal around your neck, or put it in your pocket or something, and you can put an intention in it for, whatever it is that you're looking for, health or love or success or whatever. And it's funny because even as I'm saying this, I am really heating up. It's like I'm feeling my body transform and transmute. So I know that sounds a little odd, but what I think that all this is saying is in the next 2 weeks. I'm a highly intuitive person, and I mirror when I go into sessions with other people. And that's what I'm feeling is happening right here, is that there is information that is coming through for you today to tell you that in the next couple of weeks to be aware of any intuitive messages, anything that's coming through on a regular basis, meaning that it's coming through over and over again, that if you want to find clarity, I'm also feeling like it may be, if you're called to it, to access clear quartz crystal energy in your meditation. It's asking us to hold space, and he has this clear quartz crystal, I think, as a guiding light. So I almost feel, and I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm just going to go with it. It may resonate with you. It may totally be off, off sideways, and it may not resonate at all. So anything that doesn't resonate, just leave and take what does. But I'm feeling like one of the things that I see around this is all these beautiful stars. And I'm feeling as if there is going to be some sort of activation, or like the stars, there'll be some sort of communication, and it is going to be activated through crystal light and energy. And that's one of the reasons why it's asking us to hold space, is because that there is some energy shifting right now on the planet in the next couple of weeks. And it's important for us as light workers, as energy beings here, to hold our heart open and available in the space. I'm going to ask if there's anything else as we close this message. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a few, and it's interesting because this is the divine feminine energy, and all of these came in upside down. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what is coming out here, because the first thing that I notice is we have this masculine and feminine, as the wise one is entered here, and she also has a bird, the crow, the magic that she's holding here, and the owl here. And symbolically, it seems like there is a coming together, the wisdom of the divine feminine and the masculine, because they're both elders. Now, there's the peacekeeper, which there is Native American tradition around the white buffalo. When the white buffalo comes into being, it's like a whole, I don't know the whole story behind it, but it's a very sacred belief that it is like a changing of the guards, a changing of time. And like the Indians will come back, or there will be a sacredness, or time will shift on some level. So it's interesting because there's a lot of sacred smoke here. It looks like she has a sacred pipe that she's holding as she looks towards the heavens. What I think is so interesting, this feels like a very powerful reading, is that this is highlighting the stars in the sky, and this is kind of feels like it's highlighting as well. And so I feel like there's going to be a time that's going to be shifting, and there's going to be a sacredness. And I feel like I'm going to look up information, and I feel like I want to pause the video to just look up some information about what the white buffalo stands for. All right, so I looked at a couple of different things to find out more information, and some of the information that really kind of hit home for me is that there is a woman called the white buffalo calf woman, and she's in the Lakota tribe. And the appearing of this, she holds a sacred pipe, just like this woman shows here. And it said that she is promised to return, bringing a time of great change and renewal to Gaia, to Mother Earth. And it's marked by the birth of the white buffalo. And I'm feeling right now that this is a very powerful symbol, both a blessing and a warning. And it's asking all of us to become peaceful here on the planet, not only in our own heart, but in the hearts, like with our brothers and sisters, with the land, things like that. And I feel like there's a great shifting that's coming on here. And this wise one, there are great people here on the planet helping. We also have the spirit fox, and then the animal guardians, trust instincts. So let's see if we can get both of these in here. Yeah, we can. So there's also information about this. This is a very, I feel like, lucky image as well. There's a sacredness to the red fox as well as a highly spiritual animal. It says trust your talents in changing times. And I think the fox is coming out to reiterate what these other cards are saying, which is that all of this information that is coming through right now has been foretold over time, which is that there is a great shifting, and that there is an opportunity for us to be part of that great shift, stand in the peace, grow within the situation that's going to happen, and trust in whatever it is that's changing right now. There's a lot of trust here. Trust in your talent, trust in your instincts, hold the space, follow your intuition, let go of any need to be right, follow what the sacredness of the time that we're going. And this, I know this is much different than what I was expecting, but I trust my instincts, right? That's what this says, trust your instincts, when it comes to how I grab the cards. And I've seen 2 young deer that have been born and have been in my yard here. I live, there's a little bit of a wooded area behind me and around me, and so I've seen a couple of these, which, you know, asks us to be gentle with the growth and thing that's happening. And all of these are very sacred images: the red fox, the owl, the raven. We have the owl reiterated once again, the raven or the crow reiterated once again, the fox, the black panther, and the white buffalo. And to me, all of this is signifying the balance between the dark and the light, the balance between the divine masculine, divine feminine, holding the space and holding what we want within our hearts for us all, which I think is peace. We want peace. We want being for everyone. That's all we all want here. And so, wow, this seems like a very interesting message. I'd love to hear from you and what you think of the message. Thank you so much for being here at the Art of the Oracle. And remember to trust your instincts and follow all those instincts or intuitive messages that are coming in. Make sure that you keep your heart available. If you feel drawn to it, then you might want to bring out a clear quartz energy to help you clear and have a clear energy and amplify anything that you're going through. It may, whatever the situations that are coming up, I believe that the changing times here are divinely guided. And there is something very special about the times that are coming up. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming to the channel and checking in on the energy here. Until tomorrow, have a beautiful day. Bye now.